Boy, the boxing clinic, aka CJ Goodfella. The truth hurts. Errol Spence disposes of Chris Algieri with a big left hand in the fourth round. Um, Spence is as good as advertised, man. I was a critic of Spence. Heard all the gym memoirs, the gym war stories that Black Mayweather I knocked out Broner cold. And just sometimes, it's hard to do it under lights. But today, um, he beat Algieri worse than anybody else beat Algieri. Only fight that Algieri looked like he took more punishment in his face was in Ruslan Provodnikov. And Spence probably inflicted more damage, smarter than Ruslan Provodnikov inflicted damage on Chris Algieri. Chris Algieri came out great, um, dipping, slipping, and sliding, using his footwork. Spence was overzealous sometimes, but in the end of the round, pretty much Spence pretty much calmed down and found his range, and that translated to the second, third, and to the fourth round. He really killed the body. Was looking for that uppercut on the inside, and John David Jackson said that Spence didn't have any inside game. He didn't see it, and for somebody that used to be a world champion, um, I think he feels a little stupid right now. They underestimated Errol Spence. Chris Algieri tried to use his footwork and dance around Spence. Spence footwork is one of the things I question about him. Is it's good enough to probably keep up with anybody, and he cut the ring down beautifully. Um, Cutting the ring off is pretty much a lost art. Um, Golovkin is one of the best at it, and I think Errol Spence is right under him at cutting the ring off. And he cut the ring off, and Algieri didn't have anywhere to hide, and he knocked Algieri down. I think the first time, and they said Algieri twisted his ankle, but I really don't even think that even factored in. Algieri didn't know if it was coming from the body, it was going to the punishment was going to the body, to the head, and he got caught with a big left, and it was pretty much over with from that point. Like I said, Kell Brook might be granted 2 voluntary defenses, but Errol Spence is mandatory. I think Errol Spence disposes of Kell Brook maybe in 8 rounds, because Kell Brook is physically as big as he is, and Kell Brook has a lot of boxing ability. But I just think Errol Spence is too much for Kell Brook. Kell Brook won life and death with Sean Porter, and I hold Errol Spence in higher regards than Sean Porter because he's more versatile. Sean Porter's just a bullheaded, wild bull in there, and it was easy for Brook to be the matador. Spence is not that over anxious. He's more calm, more patient. Um, and I don't think Kell Brook's gonna fight him. I think he probably would relinquish that title and try to fight Jesse Vargas and win another title down that route. But for Spence, what's next? Maybe another contender or former world champion. Maybe a Luis Galazzo if nobody wants to give him a fight. Um, Sorry about that. Maybe Andre Border, Victor Ortiz winner or loser. Josito Lopez. But Kell Brook, he's coming for you. And Adrian Broner, Sammy Vasquez, other guys that could be in contention. I think they're going to protect Broner, even though it looks like Broner might do a little bit of hard time. They indicted him today or Friday. But Spence's future definitely looks bright. I think he's the real deal. Tonight just solidified it. Um, I'm going to look at this Gary Russell fight and see what's going on with that. But we gone.